So these are the special characters. Say for example, this the hash, the dollars, the ampersand, the percentages, and the underscore, and the curly braces, and the tilde, the power symbol, and the slash. So these are the special characters. When I say the special characters, you cannot use them as it. Like you need to modify this, or you need to give a proper format to get this printed. For example, a percentage symbol you cannot directly type in the percentage symbol like in other word processing software. You need to give a specific format for this percentage symbol to be printed. So what happens if we don't provide the special notation for this? Then this particular case is used for commenting out the document. For example, it even comments out the code, the LaTeX code, or it even comments out the text that is followed. That follows this particular command. So without a further ado, let's get started. So this is the first example. So I just put everything together so you can probably see it at once. And the hash symbol has to be provided with a backslash and a hash, then that gets our output. In our output we don't get that backslash, so the hash symbol is generally printed out. And same way it's for dollar, it's just hash dollar symbol and hash ampersand symbol. One of the interesting thing about the ampersand symbol is that it is used as a what you call cell separator. So we'll be using that in tabular environment or the tabbing environment and so on. But as of now, if you want to print an ampersand symbol, you should be giving it a backslash ampersand. And I told you percentage is for the commenting out. So the next lecture is on the application of this percentage, or how do we comment out the a particular code, or do we comment out a particular paragraph or a particular text in the body of LaTeX. So that will be our next lecture. But as of now, if you want to print the percentage symbol, and you'd be providing the backslash then percentage symbol. And same way for the what do you call underscore, you probably give a backslash then an underscore. And this is particularly an math mode kind of thing, but it's also used in a text mode. In a math mode, this will bring down the it will make the text to be a subscript. Whatever the text follows this can be the subscript. So we'll be doing a lot of these things in the laboratory class, after this theory. So just at the moment, like backslash the underscore symbol will yield this underscore output. And unlike other braces, for example a square bracket or any other bracket, this curly bracket is kind of fun, pretty unique stuff in LaTeX. So most of the for example in this document class, if you see the curly brace, so this will talk about something. If you put it in that will take it as an command. So for example, even in begin document, so this curly braces has a lot of meaning. So to print out that, so it is essential to put a backslash then that particular curly brace, or this is open brace and this is the closed brace. And if you wanted to have both together, then you just probably have to type in like this. So this will yield this output, and for this will be the output, and this will be the output. And this comma just to separate these two terms. There's not absolutely not necessarily you should provide this comma. This is for understanding. So you can even give like this curly bracket slash curly bracket. This will print this, and this will print this. Okay, so the next example is, so this is the basic command that is used to print these special characters, but there are some special characters that needs an additional component. Say for example, in this case, if you wanted to print this tilde, you have to provide a backslash tilde, and if you put backslash and tilde, it will not print, it will throw an error. So we have to provide some particular argument. For example, in this case, I'm just open and close a bracket, so whichever we put in, then the tilde will be act upon it. Say for example, in physiology and all, probably like we'll give a above tilde. So here if you type in a between the brackets, this will take us to tilde, and beneath will be a. And same way, there's a power symbol. So slash and a power symbol will throw an error. So slash power symbol and open and close bracket. So in this case, probably like you remember, this can bring down the text to the subscript in a math mode. Similarly, in a math mode, this will bring it to a superscript, or the term is called a power, so it will bring up to the particular entity. So this is a particular scenario, so in which we build the tilde and the power symbol. The next is backslash. There is no command to provide. You cannot put a double slash and print it like a slash. I mean the backslash. So it's a special command called text backslash. This will bring this particular symbol. I mean this particular character, and this is how you text or typeset the backslash. So backslash are generally used for almost in all the commands. For example, you see backslash document class and then backslash begin document. So whatever you do it in a text, so probably this backslash is required. This is even true for our symbols, and for example in the symbols or special characters. And probably if you remember the previous lecture, we have typeset the slash t, capital T, small e, capital X, like text, to produce the text font in the document, and the latex same way, like slash capital L, small a, capital T, small e, capital X. And for the version 2 we'll just give an additional small e, and that will print us the particular character, a particular font, a particular format. And everything backslash is required, so print the backslash, so you probably should use backslash. We'll take an additional stuff, like for example the bonus stuff which we call for this lecture. And slash text registered will yield R within a, what you call, the circle. This is called registration symbol or registered symbol. And the text trademark will yield this little superscript TM mark, and slash copyright will yield copyright, so C within the circle. But notice that in a previous lecture we talked about something like giving it backslash after the command, I mean after the inbuilt command. So why do we give that as the same thing? Like for example in this case also the text or clumsy. In order to avoid those, or in order to give a separation between these two, we'll generally give a backslash after the command. Say in this example, yeah, I've given a backslash after the particular. I don't have to give this because there's no other terms after this. And for this, if I give some backslash, it will just make a separation, or it will give us some space. If you see this, it has got no space, and when you see this, it is plenty of space. Okay, so I'll just close this for a moment, and we'll go back to the TeXmaker and we'll see what happens. I'll open the TeXmaker. I'm going to create a new document. So document class, I don't have to give options here. Then article, begin document, and that contains end document. I'll just save this as save as. I've already saved it in desktop LaTeX output. In the first two lectures I've saved here, so it just takes me to the default location, and I'll just save it as like special characters, and I just save this, and I just Control S to save this, and let's first type in the hash symbol without the backslash to it. So when I save this, when I typeset it, and here is the error. So you cannot use macro parameter character in the vertical mode, so which means that it is an inbuilt macro parameter that we cannot use it like that. So I'll just put a backslash, and I save this. When I compile it, and here we are, we've got this particular hash symbol gets printed. Oh nice. Next is the backslash and ampersand symbol. For example, I just Control S to save this, and I just got it. Thanks, done. Okay, so this is an printing. Say if backslash is not given for this, then probably like, yeah, misplaced element tab character. I told you this will be an separator in a table or character, so it shows an error like this should not be provided. And very important is the dollar symbol. Let me put it without the backslash, and I'm going to save this. and it says a missing inserted something like that. Actually this is used for the inline math text, so probably like inline math equation or something like that needs this particular symbol. If you wanted to print the dollar symbol, I'm gonna put this as dollar symbol, and I'm gonna just save it like probably like where is it? Yeah, here it is. The dollar symbol gets updated, and the next one will be probably the percentage symbol, and I'm gonna put the slash percentages, and yeah, so I'm just gonna give the percentage symbol. Yeah, here it is, and this is how it gets updated. So we'll quickly run through the other elements. Like for example, if I wanted to print the tilde slash tilde, and it will yield us the resource. Okay, so this will print as the tilde. But if you notice that, say for example, if I wanted to print the tilde without the uh, character, but it still prints, but the output will not be available. The same is true for example, I'm just Control C and save it, and if I run it, I still have the documents compiled without any error, but that symbol is not gets printed. So this symbol is particularly used for giving us some sort of space between a character and the label. So that we'll be doing when we do a cross-referencing, but as of now I understand it will not throw an error, but it will not get printed. So that's true for the what do you call the double thing also. Like if you print it by this two curly braces together, you will not get any error, and you will not get any output also. So for example, you will not get the intended output. So that not get printed, but that's not get updated as well. But what happens if you close one of these? Say for example, I'm going to use only this, then this will certainly throw an error. So this has this also gets throw an error. So I think I've just saved this, and sometimes it will throw an error. So okay, this front bracket may not throw an error, but certainly the end one might uh, throw an error. So yeah, here it is. So too many s, so which means that it will considering this to be multiple. So it tells you that this is can I repeat it or something like that. So this is the error. So to get printed that, it's the slash and the slash curly braces, that appropriate curly braces, and this we will just complete this. So we'll have this curly braces that gets printed, and the same way is for the upper symbol. Initially we will not get any errors. So for example, yeah, sorry, we will get an error because it's in a math mode stuff, but if I give this, it's still an error. So yeah, still an error. So something is wanted to complete this particular thing, then I just open, and I'm sorry, this uh, okay, so it gets printed, and that's it. So that's pertaining to the special characters. Then we'll move on to the other stuff like text registered, REGSTRED register. Then it probably gives me this particular beautiful output. Then the very important is called text backslash. So when you type in that, you probably get the output. I think, yeah, backslash. LaTeX is case sensitive, so in case you type in the capital text backslash will throw an error. So you should be remembering all these things. For example, some of these things gets auto updated. For example, like for example, text this is a font sequencing that gets but some of the things like the inbuilt characters gets auto updated, so that we can check with the TeXmaker manual. So we probably could do a lot of stuffs in it. Like, so these are the special cases or special characters or parameters that are associated with the what do you call the LaTeX version 2. Just go back to this one more time, and we covered almost everything. So the symbols, all the symbols and something like that. And in the next lecture is all about the commenting. How do we give the comment to the code or comment to the document using this percentage symbol. So thank you for listening and have a great day.